Hello, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the next live stream. Oh, there is my preview. Everything's working fine. The voice seems to be working fine. The delay is really short. It's like 3 seconds, so it's perfect for a live interaction. You know, when you hear me, see me, it's gonna be around only 3 seconds delay, so it's like almost live. Perfect, you know, for our live interactions. Anyway, if there is anyone watching, welcome. Now, today I wanna again start with this important subject of feeling good, you know, because there is nothing more important than feeling good, you know. And sometimes we think, oh, but I want from life, I don't know, a bigger house, a girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, better job, better position, better this or better that or something. But really and truly, ultimately, we only want those things because we think they will make us feel better, or they will make us feel good or great or better in some way. There is no other reason, because, you know, why would you want something that is not gonna make you feel really good, you know? And it's kind of common. Like, some people want to go on a trip to the mountains, and that is like, oh, amazing, if I could just go to climb Kilimanjaro, that would be awesome. Others are like, yeah, I'd love this really fast bicycle so I can train, you know, cycling. Somebody else, or I want to, I don't know, new skis. And other people say, no, I wouldn't want that ever, you know. So we only want things because we think, we believe they are going to make us feel good or better. And usually they do when we get them, but you need to get it. Like, the real goal in life is to feel good, feel really good or better or great, feel fantastic. So feel better than now or better than before. Oh, we've got VRH. Yes, hello, my friend. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So again, we only want things. We want some things from life because we expect that they will make us feel better than now or better than before or really good or great. And once you get it, you can then get the second things that follows from that, that the best goal in life is to focus on feeling good. Forget about everything else. Forget about getting money, girlfriend, boyfriend, new house, a new car, better car, bigger car. Focus on feeling good and let the universe deliver that in whatever way is best for you. Okay, you following? Hello, David. Thank you for being here. Yes. So, shall we continue? Okay, what I'm going to do, just let me, I'm gonna close one of the previews because it's distracting me. Yeah, just a moment. Okay, if there are any issues, you guys let me know and I will just close those things. Okay, right. By the way, if you guys have any questions, just type them and I'll be very happy to answer them. Now, let the universe choose a goal for you. Not really a goal, but let the universe deliver to you the path through which you will achieve that feeling good, really good. Okay, you've got exams tomorrow. Wish me luck, fingers crossed. Okay, yes, all the best, my friend. Remember that whatever happens, it's gonna be great. You know, if you pass, that's great. If you fail, that's great too, you know, because that means you will learn from this experience and that will take you somewhere else, you know. And often when things happen that we didn't want, we think, oh my God, this is so bad, you know, and then a year later or 5 years later, we look at that event and often we think, my goodness, so good that it happened, because if it hadn't happened, I wouldn't be in this place right now, you know. So there are no good or bad events. It's just events that make us feel good or events that make us feel bad in a given moment. But if you embrace that everything is good or everything is actually taking you somewhere great and those bad feeling events are unavoidable, then life is better. So why would you want to accept events that feel bad, so to say, make you feel bad? Simply because you need contrast in life. Without contrast, you wouldn't know what you want and what you don't want. And the more contrast there is, the more clear you are about what you want. Yeah? Cool? Is that clear? I hope it is. Okay, so goal number one, feel good or great or feel excited, and just say to the universe every day, hey, you know what I want? Surprise me. Make me feel good. Make me feel special. Make me feel amazing. Make me, you know, appreciate things. And now your job is very simple. It's just to observe and wait for those things to happen and acknowledge every little thing that you like. By doing that, what will happen? If you are looking, you know, for those good things, what do you think will happen? Yeah, you want to type the answer? Okay, I read one great quote by someone saying, you either win or you learn. Yeah, that's a good approach. So if you look for those only good things in life, do you know what will happen? Okay, so I will tell you. What will happen is you will start noticing only the good things, and you won't notice any bad things, or very little of them, because you will be looking for the good things. And it will be something small. Oh, this lady smiled at me. Oh, this child was very cute. Oh, this dog had some good fun, you know. Oh, my parents told me a few good things. Oh, I found this little thing. And once you develop a habit of living like that, which will take time, if you haven't got that habit, which will have time, but once you develop that habit, life will be great. Every day will be great, and you will start achieving your goals without effort. You will say, yeah, what I want, what's the next goal for me? Yeah, a new car or better car. And out of the blue, the car will come. Maybe the same day, maybe in 3 months, but it will come at the perfect time, and everything is going to be perfect, you know. Right, so you're talking about the exams. Hello, Rohan. Hello, Cassandra. Oh, welcome back, guys. Great to have you. So I lost all motivation for school. I don't know if I should start homeschooling. Okay, so you're asking about my opinion? Okay, chartered accountancy. Yeah, well, okay, my friend, you are one of my favorites, you know, because I don't really like accounting very much, and when I come across people who actually like accounting, who enjoy accounting, I think that is incredible, you know, and it's great that you guys exist, because without you, life would be so much more difficult. So yeah, God bless all the accountants, you know. Okay. Oh, this is funny. Thank you guys for that interaction, you know. Right, so hey bro, I have a pounding headache. It's been 2 days with it. Oh, sorry to hear it, my friend. But you know, remember, the well-being is always with you. You just need to find a way to connect to it. And you're welcome, VRH. What we need to do is to cure our headache. Look deeper at if there is something to give up, some kind of a belief, you know, some kind of trouble that's been on your mind. Maybe it's at the front, or maybe it's in the background. So just think, what is it that's on your mind that is causing you headache? It's one way of looking at it. And the second thing is, just accept this radiation, so to say, from the universe, this light, loving, great energy of well-being that goes through all of us. It goes through you right now, and it is healing you. It's removing all the headaches, all the thoughts associated with it, all the energies associated with your headache or causing your headache, and you're expanding. You're just growing bigger and bigger and bigger, and it just goes, yeah, hopefully I have connected to your headache now, and I've made it expand, and it's in a moment it's gonna pop, you know. I cannot stretch my hands any further. Yeah, okay, I think I can feel your headache. Hopefully it's helping you. Let me know if it is okay. Other guys, thank you for the patience while we are providing a relief to Trots Frosty. Is that how you say your name, or is it your nickname? I can still feel a bit of tingling in the sense in my fingers and hands. So yeah, okay, cool. Can still feel the tingling. I think I'm gonna somehow release it in a moment, because I can't hold it any longer. You can guys join and help me. Okay, I think it's getting better now. Okay, it's getting better. Okay, I hope your headache's gone now, at least diminished. Let me know. Not your name. Yeah, I thought it might not be your name. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Cassandra. Yes, what do you think about it? I did it last year and I enjoyed it, but I don't want to miss out on great memories. All right. Okay, so Trots Frosty, yeah, kinda is gone. Yeah, your headache. Okay, cool. Stay with us. Stay with us. And oh, Raisa, thank you for suggesting headache release. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So let me go back. You lost motivation for school. Don't you are thinking whether you should start homeschooling, and you enjoyed it last year but don't want to miss on great memories or lose connection with friends again. Well, it's a simple choice, don't make hard work of it. Now let's talk about actually drawbacks and benefits of school. Now, the current educational system all over the world, I don't think there are countries that are any different. There may be one or two, some places where the educational system is really great. It's kind of a new, advanced way of teaching. But in most places, it's just you go to school, you learn some stuff, and then you need to answer some questions at the exam, and then you are graded based on it, So it's not it was a good system 100 years ago, even 50 years ago, but not anymore. Now it's ridiculous. We have, access to knowledge all the time. So the educational system is rubbish at the moment, not fit for purpose, But there is this really, really great benefit of the educational system. It's really important, especially for the kids. When kids go to school, the most important thing they learn is social interactions. They learn how to interact with the peers, with teachers, with the directors or head teachers, as they call them in the UK, and principals, I think, in the US, and all sorts of other people. So they learn how to live with other people, and that's the best learning you can get from the educational system. So Cassandra, if that is what you're after, if you only crave, or that's the most important thing for you, then definitely go to school. If you're looking for some certificates or something, maybe as well, but just to get general education for the sake of it, it's not really that important in my opinion. It doesn't help much. The general education is good for people who want to be doctors, lawyers, accountants, maybe, that might be cool for them, but for most people it's not very useful. There are so many people who just drop out of schools, universities, set up their own businesses, and they are very prosperous, and they're clever, intelligent people. They just recognize that the educational system is not fit for purpose. It doesn't benefit them in any way, and it just puts people in debt, which is even more ridiculous. So motivation, what do you need motivation for? You either choose to go to school or you don't. Simple as that. Make a decision and you can always change your mind, not a big deal. Every day we usually need to do something that we don't necessarily want to do. Yeah, like going to the gym. Some people really enjoy it and other people need to kind of force themselves. So sometimes it's good to have this discipline in life and develop this muscle of being disciplined, Long-term discipline is not necessarily the best tool to use. There are better tools, but for the time being, developing the muscle called discipline in something that's fairly important, probably like school, it's good, So I would say keep going unless you really feel like, oh my God, this is not for me. It's all tiring, all pain and trouble. Then yeah, consider doing something different. But if you can manage it, I say just keep going, Just keep going. Force yourself. Now, motivation, as I said, is not the best tool, and discipline is not the best tool. So let's look at a really good tool, right? And we've discussed that many times. Is shift your thinking about the situation towards something better, something different. So you can start analyzing or looking at your thoughts around that area. So school. Oh my God, boring, nothing's happening there. I enjoy, being with my friends, but the subjects are boring. I don't like the teachers, or most of them. So you have some thoughts about this and see if you can shift it somewhere else where it feels better. Well, that school is not such a bad place. At least I have a place to go, and it's free or it's cheap. or yeah, I socialize with lovely people, and you know, probably those connections are more important, and if I focus on those connections, probably that will be a bigger benefit to me than just the education or some certificates or other, you know, seals of approval on my CV or whatever you want to call it, because there are different names in different countries. I think that usually it's called a certificate. So shift thinking to more, start to think, oh guys, here it is. If you're thinking about something very specific, then you need to go more general. So don't think about the things you don't like about school. Think more generally. Okay, the school is alright, you know, it's not that bad. I guess I can manage. I can just push myself a little bit. I'm gonna get more benefits, and you keep going until you feel really good about it. And if you start going specific and start feeling bad again, leave it and go wide, go general. Cool. Can meditation for longer duration trigger your subconscious mind positively? Well, I've heard about people who meditated for a long time, and they did experience lots of cool things, releasing some pain, some emotional pains. So it definitely may, you know, and it might happen on the subconscious level as well. So yeah, if that's what you want to do it. But sometimes it's enough to do meditation for 15 minutes a day, and you will get results. You will get great results. So if you do it 15 minutes a day, just focus on relaxing and letting your emotions kind of go up. You don't need to think about anything specific. Just relax into the environment in which you are, and just naturally let it uplift you without any thoughts. And if you obviously start thinking about things, that's okay, but you know, just try to just enjoy the situation. Cool. So Cassandra, yes, you are welcome. Thank you for letting me know that this really helped you. Now, by the way, Cassandra, so right now, what do you think you are going to do about the situation? Let us know if you've already decided, if you know already, or if you still want to think about it. Why does headache happen? Well, the question why is usually the least effective question you can ask about anything, because you can ask, why does rain happen? Why does this earth revolve around the sun? Why does this person behave this way? And it's not a very powerful question, because there could be 300 million answers, and each of them would be good, would be correct or right. So think of if you want to ask a question, maybe something that would actually empower you if you got the answer to it, like something that would give you useful information if it were answered, you know. And the question why usually is not very helpful. Yeah. Do I get headaches? No, not very rarely. If I do, I just stop and like, oh my god, either sit down, chill out, lie down, or change my thoughts, and I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing? I'm thinking about something. And if I get it, number one, the most important thing, I need to stop having a headache. Cool. Then Rohan, you suggest don't leave school whatsoever. Okay, that is not a good grammar, by the way. Don't leave school whatsoever. No, that doesn't sound good. Maybe don't leave school. Don't whatever. No matter what you do, would be something better. No matter what, don't leave school. Regardless of anything, don't leave school. Okay, cool. Is it very difficult actually in the beginning to keep calm and not jump around thinking during meditating? Of course, our minds have been designed to produce thoughts or receive thoughts and then present them to our consciousness. So you will constantly be bombarded by thoughts, your own thoughts or thoughts from other people that you pick up from the ether. So of course it's difficult. It does take training, but the thing is, don't get hung up on it like it's something super important. Just one step at a time. Oh, I could stay 5 seconds without thinking. 10 seconds. Wow, that is great. Let me do another 10 seconds. Okay, let me repeat the 10 seconds again. Oh, this time I did 20. Oh, now I did only 3 seconds. It's all fine. just the thing is that at the end of the meditation, you need to feel like you're more relaxed and more present. That's it. And how you do it, not really that important, you know. Right, I want to tell you about something that happened to me yesterday, and I thought that was really interesting. I don't know what solo traveling, what you mean. So I was at YouTube Space last night at another event, and I saw there this guy, Tom Scott. He does some cool videos on YouTube. I watch him quite a lot. He's fairly popular, big YouTuber, almost 2 million subscribers. And I saw him and I thought, oh, blimey, it would be so good to talk to him. And I started feeling a little bit like, what's the word? Not intimidated, but like not shy, but you know, apprehensive, so to say. And I thought, that is funny. I never experienced anything like this really. When I talk to someone, I just go and talk. But somehow, some old beliefs, I don't know, old framework of thinking kicked in, and so I started working on it in my mind. And then, yeah, I saw this guy, Tom, and I approached him and I started talking to him, but I've noticed, he was really cool, obviously, and I noticed that I had problems expressing myself. And I don't know if that was kind of, that I created this, or was it by accident, but I don't believe it was accident. Somehow I couldn't get myself in the right frame of mind. Anyway, we exchanged we talked for a minute or two, really cool. I told him about his videos that I liked, you know. Watch his video about eating garlic bread in space. Not in space. They sent the garlic bread into space on a balloon, so it was completely open. And then when it fell down back to Earth, it was covered by a special box, protected, and they just opened the box and they ate it straight after it landed. Straight after it, they found it and they ate the garlic bread that was kind of in space, you know. Great video. So, you know, everyone, the conclusion is that all of us every now and then will encounter in life situations where we feel uncomfortable or strange or like, oh my God, what's happening to me? And that's fine, you know, we just need to learn from it. Yeah, so I need to still do some thinking about it, about what happened yesterday, because I'm like, that is so unlike me, you know. And I'm thinking, was it some kind of coincidence because something else happened that triggered my thoughts, and then Tom on top of that, or was it just Tom being there and me thinking some things about him? I don't know. So I'm gonna analyze it, and you guys remember, you know, everyone is susceptible to this kind of, you know, not feeling good, not performing well. So it's all right, you know. When it happens to you, okay, it's all right. Now I can learn from the experience, yeah. So don't worry about anything. Life is good, no matter what happens. Right, Cassandra, I think I'm going to do homeschooling and put my mental state first. I am a very social person already, so I have that benefit already. When I did homeschooling last year, I had straight A's. Okay, cool. So that was fairly simple. And obviously, always you can change your mind about this. And I'm gonna have a sip of water. Okay, cool. So thank you for sharing. Bishal, hello my friend, welcome to our conversation. Hey Camille, going through a breakup and exams at the same time. How can I handle this situation by controlling my mind? Well, a breakup is always a tough one, you know. So first let's acknowledge a breakup, you know, from a relationship that we were kind of committed, we had lots of hopes about it, and especially if it was something long lasting, a breakup is always difficult. And no matter how long we live, you know, that will affect us, you know. Yeah, we may practice this, and I don't know, if we are in 20 relationships which are kind of longer, it's very difficult, takes many years, maybe we can get used to it, but it's really tough. So first of all, don't think there is something wrong and that you need to do something about it necessarily. Just, okay, so I've had a breakup, I'm feeling a little bit bad about this, really tough. Okay, fine. Let's give me some time. So Bishal, basically give yourself time to heal. That's fine. And yes, you can accelerate it. We'll talk about it in a moment. But first of all, just chill. It's okay. Second thing is exams. So when two kind of important things come together and we need to deal with them suddenly, they seem to be like, oh my God, it's insurmountable. It's so difficult. So you need to focus on it one thing at a time. So relationship breakup, yeah? Okay, that's a tough one, but I can deal with it. Let's park it. Let's put it aside. Exams, okay. Normally the exams wouldn't be such a big issue, so I can deal with them. It's just the breakup. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna take those exams. I'm gonna give my best. I'm not gonna probably feel great because of breakup, but exams are exams, not a big deal. I've taken many exams in my life before. I'm just gonna do my best. And if I fail, well, tough luck, it's not the end of the world. Simple as that, And if you've been preparing yourself properly to the exams, you have nothing to worry about. You did your best anyway. So, how to deal now with the emotions, how to lesser the emotional impact. So first of all, obviously, I suggested very often, do tapping, yeah? So any tapping technique you want, TFT tapping, EFT tapping, faster EFT, or invent your own tapping techniques and just lower the emotions a little bit. Second thing you can do is this crossing of feet and legs. So basically you cross your legs. I can't show you now legs, but no, just like this, just sitting like I'm sitting now on a chair. Cross your legs, let them, be comfortable with them. Normal leg crossing, nothing special. And then cross your hands again, but holding them a bit lower here, again in a comfortable position. Cross your hands. And then, as you are sitting, intertwine your fingers kind of together like this and stay like that and stay with the emotions. Now, the second thing you can do is actually look down and be with those emotions. So think about that breakup, and you might need to do it for around 5 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, but not longer, just 5-10 minutes should be enough. Just stay with those emotions, and whatever thoughts come about those emotions, just be with them, look at them, analyze them, see if you can find some relief, but don't put any effort into it. Just gently, can I have a relief here? No. So I'm just gonna look at that emotion and keep looking down, a little bit if you can. You can look up, but just to keep your focus on what you're doing, keep your eyes down. Now, you can change this grip. Do it the other way, it doesn't matter. And then, if you want, at any time you can do this thing. So bring it up and hold them here. And again, keep looking down. If it's not comfortable, again, change it the other way around and do it this way. Because, we all have different bodies and one way might be more comfortable than the other. The same with your legs, you can cross them this way or the other way. It's up to you. And stay with those feelings 5-10 minutes. That's what it takes, and do it maybe twice a day, 3 times a day. That will help. So tapping and this thing. Now this thing is this is something I learned from people who practice what is it called? Let me remember, what was that technique called? Psych K. Oh, so you can watch some videos on Psych K, and they also teach those techniques basically. But this is basically, I've told you, but you can watch other people to get maybe some more understanding. But this is the basics, and it should be enough for you. Cool. So if you have any questions, ask me. Right, Cassandra, every subject I had trouble in school, I had failed my classes. Once I started homeschooling, I shocked my teachers of how well I improved. Okay, yes. Here you go, Cassandra. You know what to do. If you care about grades, do homeschooling, and if you care about friends, go to school. Maybe you can do both actually. And you are welcome. My pleasure. Pray for Amazonia. Well, Amazonia, you mean the forests in Brazil? Well, the whole world, I think, is preying on many people because things are happening there that are not necessarily good for our planet, but I think it's gonna be good in the end. You know, people will come up with some solutions and we'll sort it. The same like with the plastic issue. There are scientists working on various solutions. You know, even some companies have come up with ideas of transforming plastic into fuel that we can burn, unfortunately, but you know, it's better than having that plastic lying around, and we will be burning fuel anyway, so we could just use plastic for fuel. You were in my recommended. Can you explain to me what this is about? I don't know, my friend, what you are talking about, really. Okay, Psych K. No, it's Psych and K, the letter K, Psych K. Yeah, Psych K. I mean, Psych K is a bigger thing, and that crossing hands and legs, it's part of that, you know. I don't know much more about this, so I can't really tell you. You heard helped me greatly about my sleep. Thanks, man. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad I could contribute to you, and I hope I can help you more. I'm planning to make more videos, but first of all, I'm making some technical videos, and once I'm done with those, and hopefully in a couple of days, I will start making more about sleeping, headaches, and other things, kind of longer meditation, hypnosis stuff. Solo traveling means traveling alone. Okay, that's what you mean. So what is exactly your question about that? What do you want to know about the traveling alone thing? Because that's not very specific, you know. I could ask you, what's your take on space, or what's your take on the moon or on the sun, you know. Just to remind you guys, always ask specific questions. You know, you might think in your mind, oh, this is a very, very simple question, but you have a very specific context in mind. I or anybody else, we cannot know what you have in mind, what context, you know, so you need to be specific. Okay, so what types of videos are we gonna see from you on later days? Well, as I said, I'm thinking about making, you know, this kind of a longer meditations when I speak to people and want to instill a program in their minds, make them calm, make them, I don't know, lose weight, sleep better, have a better lifestyle. I haven't decided exactly, improve confidence, things like this, and it's gonna be probably like 10, 15, 20 minutes long. So this type of things, I think. But in the meantime, I'm experimenting with other channels and I'm making other videos, you know, so that's taking a lot of work. Alrighty, mighty. So, any further questions? What time is it? 18:33 here. Okay. Hi, is it Mahesh? I tried following your videos on reprogramming your mind. I followed a few days and totally forgot about it. How do I stick to the instructions? Again, by practicing it again and making some tricks, you know. Maybe take a small card, and it could be something small like a business card. Write something here and just put it somewhere where you will see it every day, with a reminder or with an affirmation, you know, like, I attract money and opportunities all the time. Money comes to me every day. I am stronger, better, faster, you know, whatever affirmation you wanna have there. So that's one way, and just keep repeating it, because once you've done it many times, it will become a habit. Also, now this is important, or cool, maybe you can say it's cool. Focus on something really small. The first thing you want to reprogram is something small that you don't think is gonna be a challenge, so you can see the results very quickly. And for example, it could be eating habits. You know, you eat, for example, too many sweets of some kind. So reprogram yourself, you know, I eat more of apples, for example, than sweets, or I eat less sweets than before, or I eat very little sweets, or I don't eat sweets at all after 5 p.m. or something like this. Come up with something that you think you can stick to it, and ideally go like eliminate it even from the phrase. So if you don't want to eat sweets, then instead of saying I don't eat sweets, you could say I only eat healthy food, or I mainly eat healthy food. I mainly eat healthy food, you know, I only eat healthy food, and see if you can stick to that, and if that makes any difference to you. It might, it should, actually, it will. In one way or another, it will. If you repeat that many days, and every time you see yourself doing something that you shouldn't, just say, oh my God, I'm doing this again. Okay. And then if you want, you can even write it. I eat rubbish food. And then on the other side, I eat only healthy food, many times a day. And it works really fast. So I have research about solo traveling. People discover a new person in them. Have you ever gone on a solo trip and experienced the same? Okay, you mean like a long-term traveling by myself? I don't think I have ever done that. Maybe, here and there, a day here or 2 days, but not really like a long time, no. So no, I haven't done it. But yeah, definitely good idea. If this is calling you, if you think this is something you should do, then by all means do it. A friend of mine, he felt this need of leaving Europe and going to Asia. So he went to Philippines. He lived there for 5 years. He really enjoyed it. He started different life there. He started a successful vlog. So he felt it inside, like he really wanted to go. So you do the same. If you feel it, do it. I didn't feel it at all. I'm happy where I am, so I'm staying here. How do you stimulate someone else's confidence? Well, by noticing the good things about them, and just tell them, oh, hey, you've done this really well, or I really like the way you do this. I really like the way you speak about this. Oh, you've created those things. You're really good at this. Just notice good things that they do. Don't give them compliments that are not necessarily true, because that's not a good idea, but just notice what they are great about and keep telling them. That's it. Any tips for stopping nightmares and night terrors? I've tried all the usual stuff like not eating late, having bedtime routine, etc., and nothing's stopping them. Kai, hey, yes, let me see. Nightmares and night terrors. Okay, I don't know what could be good for you. Maybe you could start with recalling those things during the day and then tap on them, so you kind of remove the emotion from it. Stay with that fear until you kind of stop being afraid of it. And then before you sleep, make a suggestion to your mind, subconscious mind, to your inner self, as your spirit, or whoever you want to call it, and just simply say, hey, I want you to give me really good dreams, some kind of dream that will help me in life, that will direct me in some good places, And if you repeat that intention, like you really mean it, a few times before you fall asleep, for a few days, it usually helps. So that's my suggestion right now. Matt Lockhart, hello everybody, glad to be here. Matt, welcome. We are really happy to have you with us, so this is great. Okay, thank you so much for replying. Can you make videos on dealing with chronic pain? I'm not really an expert in that, but I met a guy recently at YouTube Space, and he's a Malaysian guy. He's got some good videos on health issues. He might have something about pain. His name is Austin Gore, and that's the name of his channel as well. Check him out. He might have something for you, actually. But I haven't checked his channel very well yet, so I cannot tell you for sure. I just had a quick look, and he's got really good comments from other people. His channel has grown very quickly, so it looks like he's got some good stuff that could help you. Cool? Yeah, okay, cool. Spider Pig, Spider Pig. Let me see if we can play some joyful music for a moment while I'm waiting for your questions. You can't hear it. No, you should be able to hear it. Yeah, it's just very quiet. Okay. What inspiring movies do you like? Oh, you can hear it. Excellent. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it for the time being. If you guys get bored with it, let me know. Inspiring movies. Okay, so there are a few good movies like Peaceful Warrior. You may have, if you've watched it, good movie, Peaceful Warrior. Other inspiring music, not music, sorry, movies. I forgot about. There are so many movies I have watched, and when somebody asks me, I forget, and then it comes to me later. So, inspiring movies. Okay, anyway, I blanked out, so if it comes to me, I'll tell you. So, how long of vacation should you take to fully rest your mind? Are you asking me how long should I take holiday, or you want to know about you? If you want to know about you, then you should ask how long do I to rest my mind, okay? Please, guys, make sure that you speak always about yourself, not as about other people, you know. That's what I request that you do, yeah? How long should I, not should you, okay? Because if you ask me, I can tell you, but that might not be what you are, expecting. Where do you see yourself in the future, specifically financially wise? Maybe owning a successful business, perhaps going on a TED Talk. Yeah, well, TED Talk, I don't know, it might be cool, but it's not something that's drawing me, actually, I remember like 10 years ago, I was thinking, I would like to speak at some events on the stage here and there, be a speaker. But right now I'm thinking, you know what, that whole thing doesn't appeal to me. Before I thought I wanted to do it maybe because to boost my ego, confidence, but now I'm thinking, it's not a big deal, I can talk to 5 million people and it's not like exciting. I mean, it's cool, I enjoy it, but it's not calling me right now. If someone suggested to me and made an offer to me, probably I would accept happily, now, financially, where do I want to see? Obviously, we all want to grow in all areas of life, including finances. Owning a business, yes, probably, but I have no idea yet what kind of a business. I'm thinking, it needs to be something obviously aligned with me, something easy, just money coming in, like a little bit from YouTube, just on a larger scale, maybe many YouTube channels, maybe some other businesses. I don't know, I'm not bothered, but I anticipate that it's gonna be great, that's it. Shawshank Redemption, Redemption, yes, we talked about this last time. I did watch it, very good movie. Do you meet people who recognize you as a YouTuber or celebrity? No, I haven't really met anyone yet. Apart, maybe some 6 years ago or something, can't remember, when I lived in a different area of London. A guy actually stopped me in the tube, which is the underground, the metro in London, in the tube, and he said, "Oh, are you Kamil?" And he said, "Yeah, I watch your videos." And I thought, "Oh, that is cool, so and other than that, not really, no. Not really. Let me see videos or movies that I enjoy. There are great movies, but inspiring movies, I like obviously some action movies, I like martial arts movies, fighting. The Legend, I think there was The Legend, really good martial arts movie, quite inspiring. Also Fearless, but with Jet Li, great movie, really moving, inspiring story. Guys, why don't you suggest some movies that you enjoy, that you think were inspiring, and we can maybe talk about them, but let's say we're gonna finish in some 15-20 minutes, so let's be focused. Pursuit of Happiness, yes, that was a good movie, absolutely. The struggle and the perseverance, and not giving up and going through some difficult things. 7 pounds. Oh, I don't think I watched that, or if I did, I don't remember. But I've heard that title, 7 pounds. Movies of portraying some kind of a struggle and then victory at the end. That's what I enjoy really a lot, often that makes me cry, there are some beautiful movies that are not necessarily inspiring, but kind of beautiful somehow, like Drive, or was it The Drive, I think, a few years ago that movie was made. Tu- tu- tu. Another movie with Will Smith. Aha, okay. I'll check it up. I'll check it up. The Green Mile. Oh, I don't think I watched The Green Mile. Okay, so he's going to commit suicide and changes people's lives for the better before he does. Oh yeah, that rings a bell. Maybe I watched it. I can't remember now. Or I saw the trailer. I saw the trailer. Okay, inspiring movies. Let's have a list of. I know what I'll do. I have actually some movies on my computer, so I'm gonna check all the movies I have, and I'll let you know which ones I would recommend. A Bridge of Spies. That was a good movie. With what's his name, famous actor, Tom Hanks, I think. Crash 2004, good movie. Drive from 2011. Leon the Professional from 1994, that was a good movie. Oh, if you're looking for a really old movie but a good one, is North by Northwest. Is by Hitchcock, so quite an old movie but really good. North by Northwest. Now You See Me from 2013, really good movie, kind of a comedy and about magic. Let's see. Okay, this is it. And then let's see documents. The Secret, obviously, The Secret, great movie, you know. I recommend it. Okay, you loved Now You See Me. Yeah, it was a great one, you know. Oh, The Breakfast Club, guys. Yeah, I did watch the second part. The first part was better. Guys, if you wanna watch a good movie, The Breakfast Club is absolutely brilliant. You will learn about human psychology quite a lot from it. Now, the movie starts a bit slowly. The first half an hour, you might think, what kind of nonsense is it? It's boring. But if you stay through the beginning, it will start speeding up, and towards the end, you will be like, wow, that was incredible, you know. So The Breakfast Club from 1985. And then if you like music, there is this movie called Pitch Perfect, was it? With the girls singing, you know, and they made a reference to The Breakfast Club. So if you're planning to watch Pitch Perfect, watch The Breakfast Club first, and then Pitch Perfect, great movie as well. Pitch Perfect 2, not so good, but okay. And Pitch Perfect 3, I didn't even watch it. I heard it was rubbish. So yeah, but The Breakfast Club, seriously guys, watch The Breakfast Club. Then movies by Jet Li. Fist of Legend, Fearless, Kiss of the Dragon, really good movie. The Forbidden Kingdom, and Hero, yes, that was a good, colorful movie. Let's see, comedies. Netflix series. No, I don't watch really Netflix. I don't have a Netflix subscription. From TV series Lucifer. I loved Lucifer. I watched 3 series on Amazon Prime, and then the 4th one on Amazon. On Netflix. I got it from somewhere else. Just a moment. I'm just checking if there are any comedies worth recommending. Blue Streak from 1999. Fantastic comedy. Despicable Me. Yeah, great. Guardians of the Galaxy, Kingsman: The Secret Service, Pirates of the Caribbean, Snatch from the year 2000, amazing movie. Snatch, if you haven't watched Snatch, watch it. Snatch, it's a British movie, you know, from the year 2000. The Wolf of Wall Street, amazing comedy as well. The Lego Movie, absolutely, you have to watch the Lego Movie. If you haven't watched it, it's a great comedy. Yes Man, Yes Man, if you watch Yes Man, that might change actually your perspective on life, you know, about a guy who started saying yes to things and how it turned out. So it's something you could try. Uh-huh. Okie dokie. So now you're asking, is smoking weed bad? I think it brings new feelings and new dimensions to life, but why is it considered bad? Okay, and Phil the prankster, how am I doing? I'm doing great. Thanks for joining us. So Bishal, nothing in life is bad unless it doesn't serve you. So if you think that smoking weed serves you, then it's good. But if it's not serving you, then it's bad, you know. And funnily enough, I read this article today about a group of people who made interview with drug dealers here in London, and mainly people who were selling actually marijuana, weed. And they said that smoking weed itself is not bad. It actually, they would like it to be legalized. But what they say is really bad is skunk. So because it's got lots of chemicals and that gets people, you know, crazy, causes some psychosis. Whereas standard weed, it's a plant, you know, it's a plant that's been available on our planet. You know, if it's a plant, why should it be bad? You know, if you use it responsibly, everything that you use responsibly, it's good. You can have a knife, use it responsibly, and, you know, cut bread, or you can be irresponsible and start, you know, killing people around you, you know. So everything's good. Let's see. Let's continue with the movies. Oh, sorry, messed it up. Let's go for any good kung fu movies. So, 13 Assassins, 14 Blades. These are good movies. This Detective D and the Mystery of Phantom Flame. That's an interesting Chinese movie. If you're into this type of movies, it's good. Flashpoint, House of Flying Daggers, very beautiful movie. If you like this type of movies. Ip Man. Now, if you're into Wing Chun, Kung Fu, other things, Ip Man series is great. Kung Fu Hustle, great comedy. Man of Tai Chi, good movie. Ong Bak, good trilogy. Reign of Assassins, good movie. Oh blimey, this is a long list, so I don't want to bore you. Have you ever smoked weed? Of course I have, you know. Of course I have. I'm sure how things are in the UK, but what's your opinion on political correctness? Political correctness, obviously, it serves a purpose, but it's been taken a little bit too far. You know, it's just ridiculous that, and then people confuse one thing with another. You know, and I think what's his name? This famous psychologist from the US, Peter. What is his name? Peter, not Anderson. He's quite famous, you know. So he pointed out how ridiculous things are. Like, he doesn't mind people being called certain things, but he's against the law that makes it so, you know. And people didn't started misquoting him and simply misunderstood him, because it's ridiculous, you know, that some people demand that the way they are dressed needs to be in the law. You know, you have to talk to me like this, and we need to have a law in the country that forces us to do that. That's ridiculous. That's the political correctness taken too far. Or, you know, you can't call a black person black, for example. Here in the UK, it's still normal to call someone black. Oh, here, it's the black guy there, you know, or it's the white guy. It's a normal thing. But there might be some places where it's maybe not correct, you know. So it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Okay, love the weed discussion. I'm from Holland, the Netherlands. Yes, very good. How did you smoke weed legally? What country? Yeah, so legally it's only, I think at the moment it's, yeah, Amsterdam, and there are some other countries where you can smoke legally as well. Piyush, hey, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm looking at the list of some other movies I can recommend to you. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, very famous movie. The Forbidden Kingdom, already mentioned. It's a good story if you like kind of fairy tales. And then we have... Okay, let's go to some comedies, other comedies. Oh, Thank You for Smoking, great comedy. It's just amazing. It's about marketing. It's about how you can present one idea as something very different from a very different perspective just by clever usage of words. Very good movie. Thank You for Smoking. Other good comedies: Vicky Cristina Barcelona from 2008. I also enjoyed Mamma Mia. I like ABBA and ABBA's music, so if you do, then you will enjoy Mamma Mia from 2008 and from the last year as well. And for people who like football, Bend It Like Beckham is a good movie about a girl who's pursuing career in football, and she's an Indian girl here in London, and or somewhere in the area of London, can't remember. And it's kind of it's touching and inspiring in a way, that if you want something, you can get it, you can achieve it. So Bend It Like Beckham, really good movie. Serious movies. Let's get to serious movies. Gran Torino, really great movie with Clint Eastwood. Gran Torino from 2008. Really good movie. Have you got any other suggestions, guys, about movies? If you've got some great movies you want to recommend, get them, yeah. Spidey, of course, I remember you. Everybody remembers you. Did you study anything? For example, doctor's degree. Dead Race is really good. Dead Race. Okay, I don't think I've watched this movie. Okay, let me quickly look it up. Or maybe Death Race. There is Death Race, but there is no Dead Race. Death Race I've seen with what's his name? Jason Statham. Yeah, it was really quite a good movie. Okay, cool. So I do have a master's degree in linguistics, but again, it's I don't think it's so important in today's world to have some master's degree or something. Other things I have is a Microsoft certificate, so I'm a Microsoft certified systems engineer, so it's like similar to like being a university engineer in some field, Okie dokie. Elysium I think was a good movie, very inspiring as well. Elysium 2013. Inception, good movie, not necessarily inspiring, but a good movie. Passengers from 2016, good movie, very interesting on relationships between people and other things. Science fiction movie, very good one. V for Vendetta. Someone has already mentioned that. Sorry, who was it? My Precious, you mentioned that movie. Yeah, it was a good movie. V for Vendetta. Yes. The 13th Floor. The 13th Floor is a good movie. And then there is another comedy similar to that. Is They Exist, or what was it, from 1985 or something? They Exist or They Watch Us, similar to the 13th Floor. Very nice of you to take your time helping people on YouTube. You're welcome. I'm enjoying it. I get some pleasure from it. So The Matrix, obviously, The Matrix, the whole trilogy, great movie. Really made me think about lots of things in life. And I think this is it. This is what I have currently right here in my collection. Or maybe, you know what, actually I think I lied. I may have some other place where I have movies. Just a moment. Pooja is a good Netflix series. Okay, thank you for suggesting. Oh, a beautiful movie. Another one I can recommend is The Age of Adeline from 2015. Really beautiful movie. If you like beautiful movies, Let's keep going. Let me keep going. Kung Fu Panda, very good entertainment. the Lego Batman movie as well as continuation of the Lego movie. So first watch the Lego movie. The Greatest Showman actually was a good movie, I believe, you know, from 2017. Very good soundtrack. It in the UK it was top of the charts for a long time. The soundtrack for The Greatest Showman. Great songs, great movie, you know, good songs, yeah. Okay, this is it. This is it. That's what I could think about. Now it's 7 o'clock, so let's start wrapping up, guys. Hacksaw Ridge war movie. Okay, you said it was inspiring. Okay, I've heard about it. I was considering watching it, but I didn't watch it in the end because I've decided, you know what, I don't want to watch another war movie. But yeah, it is definitely a good movie as far as I know. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, last, you know, chance. If you have any questions, any comments you wanna make, now is the time, so we can wrap it up in 5-10 minutes, you know. So have a great night. Bye. Okay, thank you. If you're leaving us right now, thank you for that. Avengers Endgame was awesome. Well, here's my take on Avengers Endgame. I didn't think it was awesome. I know lots of people were raving about it, but I think it was rubbish, to be fair. You know, I like the Infinity Wars. When it finished, it was probably the only movie that I've seen that kept people in the seats after the credits started rolling. So normally when the credits starts rolling, half of the cinema stands up and leaves. And when I was watching it, people were like, what? And everyone was just like, what has just happened, you know? That was a really incredible experience in the cinema. The movie itself, the ending was like, no one saw that coming. Whereas the end game, it was so kind of stretched, and the many things were just stupid, you know. The end was rubbish, you know, and it was boring. Basically, it was the first half an hour of Endgame was boring. I think the first 1 hour they could have actually compressed it to half an hour. But I know lots of people loved Endgame. It's a medic who decides he's not using violence. Okay. You're talking about Hacksaw Ridge. Okay. I watched the new Lion King. It was nice. Okay. You're saying, Sia, thank you for the advice and the movie discussion. Yeah, I think that was interesting. If I think of some other movies, guys, I will let you know. By the way, remember to connect with each other. You have an opportunity on this chat, exchange your, I don't know, Facebook details or phone numbers, you know. Remember, you can always come to my Facebook page and communicate there. So it's Kamil's View on Facebook. That would be nice if you could have a discussion there and support each other as well. That would always be great, yeah? Let me change music, so I'm going to stop this one, and what shall we start? A little bit of doom 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 doom. Okay, I think we are going to finish soon. Last chance, guys, because I will be leaving you in half a minute or so. Do you watch soccer? Yeah, we call it football in Europe. I don't really know. Don't enjoy it. For me, football could disappear from this planet. I probably wouldn't notice for a few months, you know. So that's my level of commitment to football. Are you live tomorrow? No, I'm planning to be live only next Thursday, so only Thursdays at the same time. I might do it some other time. Where am I from? You should already know it. I'm originally from Poland. I live in London. You can find all sorts of information about me on my website and other places, so yeah. Cool. All right then, so guys, thank you very much for your contribution. All right, cheers, you're welcome. Okay, yes, guys, so namaste. Hopefully see you next Thursday, yeah? Same time. Unless things change, it will be on my channel. Always check my channel. If there is something scheduled, you will see it. And yeah, take care, guys. Namaste.